Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
So there you go. Solo is a pretty competent Ornn pilot, and they round out their team comp with a lot of good team fighting.
It feels like whenever Solo comes in for the rescue on a team, there is a large amount of Ornn.
With the heal and ultimate, but now Dignitas is starting this dragon out. There were a lot of ultimates committed by both teams. Only Ahri ult up for the...
Rift Herald charge onto the mid turret. That's one way to put some smiles on the faces of TSM and the fans alike.
And I will take a crumb, my lord.
Oh gosh, sounded like the character in a book that I can't remember now. So.
Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Here we go!
Hey, let's go for it! Who get locked on down first?
Playmaker for TSM.
See if any plays are made right now as TSM keep their eyes on this Rift Herald. Dignitas on the approach, go in for the knockup. A charm lands onto one, followed up with the root, but Hoon, the subject once again by the wild growth. Blue flashes away, follow-up knockup onto Hoon, leads to his death once more in the center of it all. XU still remains until TSM has something to say about it. Another flash plus. Oh, the charm immediately after, answered by the stasis of Biofrost, but it's not enough. The note was written, the death is achieved.
Mid grabs some more gold in their pocket, up to a 5,000 gold lead just over 16 minutes into the game, looking really good for TSM.
It being a disadvantage having so many voices, so having Solo who's willing to go mute can for sure be a benefit.
Stoic, mullet wearing, making plays around for his team. There's been a number of
specifically calling out wanting to find that voice and really work on that leadership being so important from the support position as TSM does go in here, gets knocked up by one, the follow-up, no, they lose Spica. An ultimate
getting pushed mid and bot, setting up. Wards all in the jungle. Look at this. Distraction. Look at these. All these wards down there.
That is actually super important for what's to come. Or Solo trying to set it up right now. A direct isolation of Biofrost on the side ends up giving his own life for it. XU was also lost previously, so
Spawn and Blue are going to try to contest because if they don't, the game's basically over. But with no smite, you have to somehow win a 3v5.
All right, let's hear how TSM is taking on this play.
I stun. Keep going.
Exactly as you were noting, having that mid lane so prioritized to crack open by TSM, the advanced warding leading into that play after taking down the enemy jungler. Now wearing that purple with the Red Bull Baron buff, they bring that power to the bot lane. A wave ushered in. Both of the mid lane and the bot lane are where they'll be focusing their sights right now, burning this one down.
Yep, inhibitor going to be dropping next in the mid lane while Solo gets the bot side set up. Spica crushing that one, having a monster game again at 5-1-1. Despite that one little oopsie that he has been the inhibitor turret.
Seeing if they can take down the second one here. TSM, Dignitas, all in the vicinity. Once this turret goes down, it gives them an opening. Blue going into stasis nice and early. Hoon, wild growth, and flash away from him. Double knock-up Solo into the backline. Instinct is getting mighty low, though, but they take down the pig herself before he can make an impact. The knockups continue with all that TSM has at their skill availability. This is a 5v3 currently in time. They're going to keep up the pressure. Supers coming into the base because of the time that had passed since they took that inhib. Spawn looking to try and make the play, the burst fire and beyond. XU into the back, gets the heartbreaker, takes over Ornn himself. Spica into stasis, he goes so low on the HP. Falls, 2 of TSM were eradicated, so it's time for them to return.
After the end of that, the 2 inhibitors grab decides, I got this one, guys. Everyone else reset. Big battle between him and the Dragon, but like you said, so much pressure on the side of TSM with the inhibitors down bot and mid. Those are going to be constantly pushing lanes. Dignitas trying to defend this inner turret does give some angles for TSM to wrap around behind them. You can see them have to be very careful.
Going for it. Quite the burn down onto Instinct here. As soon as out of stasis, Blue eliminated Instinct with the kill credit. Hoon's been hovering over that wall side to see if he can find a point of entry, but they can't because look at all those minions coming into the base. The opening is here for TSM. Full team in effect. Can they make it happen? But the lockdown on the Spica is too good. You gotta be worried about those resets that they're coming through from XU. Another route onto him, though, is answered by Mayful, putting TSM on to
themselves. So TSM can grab that one for free, and we'll listen in on this Baron.
Yeah, I want to play for turn here.
Okay, we shouldn't really fight.
Let's go around. Yeah, they're solo. Look at me. Just go around. Silver, go now. Silver, go now.
Look at Sedge here.
Yeah, look at me. Oh, he doesn't have jump.
Look at Orlando.
Keep going. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm
Lulu
going.
got knocked up. Lulu got knocked up. Yo, cares
Oh,
area.
no flash, no flash.
Look at me, look at me.
Viego. This guy's grief.
I'm going. I'm going!
Wait, Lulu.
Oh,
I got him.
fuck.
Bingo.
I want to kill Powerfrost. Can we kill
Where the
Powerfrost?
fuck did he go? Alright, go
Can we
Nash.
end? Can we end? Are we end, bros?
Okay.
What the fuck?
They can try and snowball through the game.
TSM are ready for it this time. 3 members here. A charm onto blue. A stopwatch hit. A hook onto 1. Taking down the biggest threat on Dignitas. TSM should feel the vibration of the fans starting to rejoice, trying to see if they can make these pushes in the final moments of the regular season. Get as many kills as you can, TSM. Set yourself up and sink that one down.
You heard the TSM chants right at the end as they grab sole possession of 7th place.